everybody, I'm Chef Ben, and today I'm going to do a review of Wow Baking Company's cookies. I have two different kinds. I have chocolate chip, which you can see here, and I have lemon burst, which you can see here. So I have had the chocolate chip before. I have not had the lemon, so I'm excited to try that. And then I have just a nice big cup of coffee to go with them. And just to be clear, they're not paying me to review this or anything. I just wanted to. So for those of you who don't know who I am from other things, my name is Chef Ben, or Ben Kelly. I have another YouTube channel where I do cooking videos. I've been a professional chef for almost 20 years, so I have a pretty good idea what I'm talking about in terms of food. And so I always kind of wanted to do a review channel, but I never really knew what to review. Then about 6 months ago, I stopped eating wheat because of a work weight loss competition, and I felt a lot better than I'd ever felt. And I had had stomach problems for most of my adult life, since I was a teenager actually, and they went away overnight just from not eating wheat anymore, which is a shame because bread is my favorite thing in the world, bread and pasta, and making bread is one of my favorite things to do. So it really sucks that I can't eat wheat anymore, but I feel so much better. So I've been on kind of a quest for the last 5 or 6 months to find decent gluten-free stuff, and I mean, we live in Canada now. We kind of have we're lucky that there's so much gluten-free stuff out there now when there never used to be. I mean, even a couple of years ago, gluten-free pasta, if you cooked it, it would just fall apart now, and there's really good gluten-free pasta that's just rice flour and water. So, I mean, there's all kinds of good stuff out there, and so I thought that I would start reviewing some of it. And I might run out of gluten-free stuff eventually, but for right now, I'm going to stick with reviewing gluten-free stuff. So again, today we are reviewing Wow Baking Company's Lemon Burst cookie, which is moist, chewy, and delicious. You won't believe it's wheat and gluten-free. That's what it says. And their chocolate chip cookie, which says the same thing. So they are made with natural ingredients, GMO-free, and certified gluten-free. That's what it says. And again, I'm not being paid at all by them. They don't even know I'm doing this. On the back, for the lemon, we have, I'll show it, and then I'll just give it a read. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, it says, gluten-free brown rice, sweet rice, tapioca, cane sugar, butter, in brackets milk, so buttermilk I'm guessing, or just butter, I see. Eggs, cornstarch, potato starch, vanilla, cream of tartar, pure lemon oil, xanthan gum, baking soda, salt. Contains eggs, milk, may contain traces of peanuts, and they're made in the U.S. It's 120 calories, 6 grams of fat, 3.5 grams saturated. I don't really care about that. I don't. Okay, so for the chocolate chip cookie, these are both 78-gram cookies, which is like 2.5 ounces, about. So this is gluten-free flour, which is brown rice, white rice, and tapioca. Oh, that's interesting. So this one has white rice in the flour. This one has sweet rice. Chocolate chips. You don't need to read the chocolate chip ingredients. Cane sugar, butter, eggs, unsulfured molasses, cornstarch, potato starch, vanilla, salt, xanthan gum, baking soda. Contains milk, eggs, and soy. May contain traces of peanuts. And this is the Wow Baking Company in Kent, Washington, WA. I'm not sure where that is. Anyway, so there really isn't much in here, and that used to be a problem with a lot of gluten-free stuff, because there would be full of chemicals, like just tons of chemicals. And now they're getting a lot better with using different kinds of flours, so they don't have to add all these kind of chemicals that kind of simulate gluten, that chewiness you get from gluten, which is awesome. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna try the lemon first because I've already had the peanut butter. So there we go, the lemon, and they just carry this in the grocery store by my house. So, and the website, you can check out the website wowbacon.com if I can get them open. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna say before I dig into this, I really like the packaging. It's nice, strong plastic, the foil lining, and it's colorful. I like it. Okay, first of all, this smells really lemony. Like really lemony. Ooh, I'm excited. Okay, so it has like sugar. You see that? It has sugar on the top there. It's very, very soft. I'm gonna grab a plate. Okay, so it's really soft. It smells incredible, but it's not like falling apart. Look at this. It smells so good. And so you can see, yeah. Really lemony. There is like a bit of a synthetic flavor. It says it's pure lemon oil, so maybe that's it. It's just from the lemon oil. But the flavor is good. The texture is not grainy. Maybe it's the rice that I'm tasting, the rice flour. I'm not sure. There is a slightly, not chemically, but a slightly kind of distinguishable flavor. But I mean, it is a packaged cookie. You have to expect some of that. But overall, this is really good. The texture is nice. It's nice and moist. It's really, really good. Super impressed with that. Okay, so I'm not gonna eat the rest of that one yet. I'm gonna drink coffee. So I'm gonna open up the chocolate chip one, which I know is good. They have another one. I think it's a molasses one. So right off the bat, I can just smell chocolate, and it really just smells like a chocolate chip cookie, which is awesome. Now this one is a little more firm than the lemon one, but I mean, it looks like a cookie, right? And it's nice and thick. So we'll pop it open. Yeah, so this is definitely firmer than the lemon one, but that's all right. Nice amount of chocolate chips in there. Now, the chocolate chip one is definitely drier than the lemon. And as you bite into it, it kind of just bursts. And it all kind of falls apart. And so you get kind of a sandy texture in your mouth. But it doesn't last long. Like, it goes away pretty quick. And the flavor is incredible. There's really no off flavors at all. It's just a little drier than I would like, but considering it's a gluten-free cookie and it's from a package, I think it's really good. Another one of these is overly sweet. Like, they're cookies, they're sweet, but they're not like disgustingly sweet, which is nice. They do have a molasses one, which I've had, and I didn't like it very much. And I like molasses cookies quite a bit. But there was something off about it. There was a flavor I did not like at all. But on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, I would give, based on these two cookies, I'd give them probably an 8.5 or a 9. They're really good for a gluten-free cookie. You know, it's, if you pick this up and you didn't know it was gluten-free, you wouldn't think like, ugh, that's clearly a gluten-free cookie, which you definitely can do with some things. So, out of the two cookies, I definitely prefer the chocolate chip. It's slightly drier than the lemon, but the flavor to me is just better. And kind of going back and forth between the two, I do find that there is a weird, there's a weird flavor on the lemon that I just can't pick out. I'm not sure what it is, but no. It's just like when you initially bite into it. I don't know. So I definitely prefer the chocolate chip over the lemon. And so out of the 3 different ones that I've tried of theirs, of the Wow, I definitely prefer the chocolate chip. And I just took a bite, and it tastes like raw cookie dough. That's, and like, not that it feels raw or anything like that, but if you've ever eaten cookie dough, like cookie dough ice cream, that's what it tastes like. Which I know seems like a crazy thing to say because it's a chocolate chip cookie. And of course it tastes like cookie dough, but specifically like the raw cookie dough. But it's really good. So I'd recommend trying all of them if you want, but to me, for the money, the chocolate chip is definitely the best. So, Wow Baking Company. The Wow actually stands for without wheat. That makes sense. Yeah, so they're lemon and they're chocolate chip. If you see these, I recommend picking them up. They are kind of expensive. They're almost, I think, $3 a piece. So it's not something you're going to grab and put in your lunch every day. I mean, it's 120 calories. You're probably not going to want to eat these every day anyway. But for a nice treat, especially if you are a gluten-free person, these are definitely worth the $3 or whatever it is, because they're really good. All right, so I'm Chef Ben. This is the reviewers, I guess. And so I'll be back soon with another gluten-free review. I'll see you later.